What's up, guys? Today I wanted to do a video talking about the pros and cons of having a garage gym. So, a little bit about myself. I started a garage gym about 2 years ago. I had previously worked out at a private gym and basically decided to convert my garage into a gym for a variety of reasons. The gym I was going to before, when I started working out there, it was just a new gym, and so it didn't have a lot of members. So when I first started working out there, it was empty all the time. So I was the only person working out there. So it felt like the whole place was my gym, and so I really liked that. Um, Started getting extremely busy, like really popular and busy to the point where when I would go to the gym after work between 5 and 7, frequently I wasn't able to get equipment that I needed or bars that I needed, or I would have to wait like a long time to use things that I wanted to use, and that would just kind of drag out my workout and sometimes kind of ruin my workout. So there was that. There was the commute to the gym. It took me about 20, 30 minutes each way to get to and from the gym. So that was just kind of annoying. That was a lot of time that I was just wasting in the car. So those two reasons were why I decided to convert my garage into a gym. So getting into it, these are the pros. These are my list of pros for why I like having a home gym. So the first pro would be that when you have a garage gym, it's open 24/7. There's never any issue where it's like, oh, the gym has limited hours today, or oh, the gym is not even open today because it's a major holiday. So that's the major benefit of having a home gym, is that it's just here. You can access it anytime you want, and it's always open. So that's the first pro. I think that's fucking amazing, to be honest. Where whenever I want, I can work out here, and that's awesome for a lot of different people. Like if you are an early riser and you want to work out before work, it's a lot easier to just go into the gym in your house and get your workout in, and then you just go back in the house, get ready for work. If you like to work out after work, you're just coming home, and then like what I do, I come home and then I wait about half an hour, and then I start working out. But there's no more commute after that. I don't have to go home or anything. Also, now with this COVID-19 pandemic, I personally have to work from home, and so it's nice to have a garage gym now. If I was going to a public or private gym here in Nevada, all of those businesses are closed right now. So that's definitely my first pro. Second pro of having my own garage gym would be the ability to customize the gym. You can customize it in the sense that it's your equipment, so you can purchase exactly what equipment you think you need to achieve your goals, whether it's barbells, dumbbells, and just the different pieces of equipment that you want to have in your gym. And then you can also arrange it in the best way, for you. Um, then other things that you can customize, you can paint the gym. My gym is blue. There's actually some pretty interesting research about gym colors. Blue is known to, you're supposed to be able to lift more and do more reps with the color blue, whereas red is supposed to increase aggression and feelings of anger. So there's just kind of different things like that you can do. You can also hang your own banners, whatever kind of banner, maybe a motivational picture or poster or something. So you can do all those kind of things in your own gym. That obviously, if you were at a public gym, they're gonna kind of customize everything. And then obviously, when it comes to customizing your gym, music You know, you can play whatever kind of music motivates you. You know, when you go to a public gym, frequently they're just kind of playing pop radio. Um, and you know, when you have a home gym, you can blast whatever kind of music you're interested in. Third pro of having your own garage gym, I think, is it's just kind of like a haven kind of place. You know, I always thought of the gym as like my sanctuary, and it's kind of where I went to get out aggression or frustration, and it was just really like therapeutic for me. When you have a when you're going to a public gym, you know, there's so many people around sometimes that you kind of don't have that kind of place where you can just kind of think about things. You know, when you have a garage gym, you know, you have that time basically where you can kind of just think about things, and I think it's definitely you get more of that in a garage gym than going to the regular gym. So the fourth pro that I think of having a your own garage gym is there's no distractions. You know, generally, I mean, at big public gyms, you know, there's always a lot of distractions. You know, everybody's doing different exercises, or you know, there's some hot girl that you're checking out or whatever. There's just a lot of distractions, and of course, you know, garage gym. If you have, you know, families and stuff, there are going to be distractions, but you know, for the most part, you know, there's less distractions. There's not going to be, you know, unless you're related to the person or whatever. There's not going to be a hot girl around. There's not going to be people doing different exercises that you're checking out. You're just kind of focusing on your workouts and you know, getting what you want to get done. So the biggest con of having your own garage gym would be the price. You have to pay for all of the equipment that you want, and some of the equipment is pretty expensive. With gym equipment, you get what you pay for. Unfortunately, I've learned that the hard way of sometimes with bargain workout equipment, if you try to be cheap about it, you're going to get a product that's not going to last very long. And I've been burned on that point twice. So equipment is, you know, it's expensive. I think to have a minimum, like, decent quality home gym, I think you're going to spend around probably about $1,000 to have a decent gym. So, you know, that's a lot of money to you know, many people. So that would definitely be the major con of having a garage gym. The second con would be kind of along the lines of the price, which would be you're the one that has to maintain that equipment. So you're the one that has to maintain and replace equipment. Like I said, I've had issues with two different pieces of equipment where I tried to go cheap on them, and they just weren't durable. And I ended up, you know, they ended up being garbage basically. You know, the first one that I purchased a really cheap glute ham raise machine. It was like $130, and I thought I was getting a bargain on it. Unfortunately, the product only lasted me, it was less than 6 months, I think. And then the other one, I had a 45-degree hyper bench, and that also ended up being a garbage product. So equipment, if you go cheap, you're gonna have to replace some stuff, and basically, you know, that's money that you're gonna have to spend. So just kind of think about that. There's costs associated with that. The other thing is purchasing new equipment. You know, there's all kinds of cool equipment that comes out. You're the one that's going to be responsible for purchasing that stuff. And like I said, it can get really expensive. I mean, my gym, I probably spent over $4,000 on all of the stuff that I've had. You know, which is, again, it's a lot of money. If you go to some commercial gym, you know, maybe pay like $20 a month. It's gonna take a long time to get to what you've actually spent on your garage. So that would definitely be another con of having a garage gym. The con of having a garage gym would be the fact that you have to put the equipment together, and the equipment typically comes in a box full of different pieces, different screws, washers, etc., and nothing's put together. So you have to be kind of handy to put this equipment together. Some of it's really simple to put together, but some of it's extremely complicated, and some of it, you get these instructions that are super like poorly written, and so you kind of just have to figure it out. So that's just something to think about. If you're not a particularly handy individual, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble putting some of this stuff together, and you might have to pay somebody to put it together for you. And along those same lines, you also have to have the tools required to put some of this stuff together. Most of the equipment, it's like really, you don't need like a whole bunch of stuff, but you still need to have some tools to be able to put it together. So that's something that to think about. Like my folding rack, for example, not only did you need a variety of tools to put that together, but you also needed to be very good at measuring. That's also important. So it's just something to think about. When you go to a commercial gym, everything's put together already, and it's just easy. So yeah, that's something to think about. In terms of cons. I've had a garage gym, like I said, for about 2 years, and I love having a garage gym. I personally could never go back to like a public gym ever again. I might have missed a couple things here. If I did miss some stuff, I'll probably just redo the video and add some different pros and cons. But I think I hit most of the things that are important for me. If you liked this video at all, please give it a like. And if you are interested in content like this, and you are interested in just videos related to fitness or powerlifting or reviews, consider hitting that subscribe button.